it's safe to say that our guests are not coming.
It's nearly 5 o'clock, but they still might get here.
I do hope it's not in the least inconvenient for you.
Well, they won't lose sleep over it.
No, it's just our temper.
Well, to be honest, it is rather taxing to arrange a meal and your guests don't turn up. I mean, the Ramios did promise to join us this evening. They will. They've probably just had a flat tire or something. Automobiles are the most infernal inventions. You can never be sure of arriving anywhere.
What do you think of Count Amelio?
I think he's the most charming man.
The only thing you find charming about him is his wife.
As if I would say such a thing.
I'm not worried about what you might say. I'm worried about what you might do.
My poor dear, you really are quite deranged.
I can see it only too clearly. You'll be besotted with her.
I find her rather enchanting, that's all.
Enchanting? She's common. She's vulgar. She's ugly. She plasters her face with makeup like an actress.
Oh.
I'd like to see her first thing in the morning. She'd be ever so pretty then. Absolutely hideous, more like.
Ooh, she's got beautiful hair.
Give me 200 francs and I'll get myself a lovely hairdo like that.
Her mouth is extremely well-formed, wouldn't you agree?
Do you know what she was just before she was married?
Engaged.
You She worked on the market selling cotton. That's where that idiot found her. And if that wasn't bad enough, he married her. A count. A count, no less. Marrying a silly little girl from down the market.
Well, marriage is like fire. It purifies everyone. Absolves one's past.
Indeed.
I have no interest in what Madame de Merliot did before marriage, but I know her conduct now is absolutely beyond reproach.
Beyond reproach. She cheats on him whenever his back is turned.
Oh, there is a mean streak in you, spreading
One of their old servants told me, so it must be true, and it's obvious, really.
How come?
It is very clear that she has one of those temperaments.
Oh. Carry on.
Obviously, her husband doesn't notice a thing.
Perfect.
I think it's perfect to you.
Oh, it's amusing. Hilarious, in fact.
I'm a fool to tell you these things. It only makes you more intrigued.
Well, I think you rather like the thought of that.
If you ever tried anything on with her, I'd be forced to get my own back. It would absolutely disgust me, of course, but I would force myself.
Oh, Henrietta, my dear, do calm down. I would never put you in a appalling situation where you would be forced to commit adultery.
Good. I should think not.
Oh, yes, but tell me, dearest Henrietta, you seem terribly well informed about all of our neighbors. Is there anything you don't know?
There's so little going on out here in the country that I think it's best to find out what everyone else is up to. Remember what I said. An eye for an eye.
A hump for a hump. Understood. Hello, my dear madame. Count.
Doctor, madame,
Hello, dear boy. I'm so sorry for another tardy.
Yes, did you break down?
very, very nearly.
Yes, the flat tire. Just a couple of miles away.
And he stalled the engine 3 times.
Obviously a most delightful pastime.
We would have been devastated not to have dined with you.
Please, sit down. You must be quite worn out.
Thank you. It'll be absolutely wonderful to sit down on something that isn't moving.
Sit on this chair instead, please.
In an automobile. Smell like taking a ride up bloody coffee grinder.
Are the roads bad at the moment?
Oh, they're atrocious. My entire body is just aching from the journey.
Do you enjoy traveling by automobile, my dear? I find it most agreeable. Of course, I do not fly myself, but I couldn't do enjoy a jolly good ride. So you do.
So, doctor, how are you? Almost the point. How are your patients? Huh?
Actually, it's rather quiet at the moment. It's harvest time, so the peasants simply don't have time to be ill.
Well, I must say, you are a member of a most fascinating profession. Well, I'm sure at times the job must get tedious, a little unhygienic even. But it can't be without some consolation. When you have to give a little examination, let's say, to a beautiful young lady. So sorry, madame, just a joke. Still, it must be quite amusing to be able to say to a woman without thinking twice to her, take your clothes off.
Well, it's not always like...
Would you like to freshen up, my dear? Why don't we go to my room so you can powder your nose? Yes, please. Let's leave these men to their... Oh, my God,
Your wife doesn't seem to find my sense of humor to her taste.
No, she doesn't like me talking shop.
Does she get jealous?
Only about as jealous as Othello.
Oh, dear.
Madame de Merlier sent me to find her little handbag which she has lost.
Oh, it's over there. Don't just grab hold of it with your grubby little hand. So lift it up by the strap.
No, that's one just like it myself. Takes it to church with me.
Is that your maid?
No, she just comes over now and then to help the cook.
She helps the cook?
Oh, don't worry, she just does the washing up.
Oh, washing up.
Well, out here in the country, you just can't get the staff. In fact, we were pleased to find Venus.
Venus!
Yes, so Venus is an Aphrodite, goddess of love and all that.
Oh, thank God fashion sense has changed since those pagan days. Why, if every woman looked like old Venus, the entire human race would be facing extinction.
It's just where you're wrong, old chap. Every fellow in the village is after her.
No.
I know you find her quite repugnant, but, I don't know what it is. She seems to bewitch everyone.
Well, I suppose she may have some hidden charms.
Yes, but where she's hidden them, I can't imagine.
I honestly wouldn't know.
Neither would I.
Tell me, dear. While we're on the subject and are alone, I'd like to ask your professional opinion on something.
Oh.
I don't think I'm trying to abuse our friendship by sneaking in an impromptu consultation. Heaven forbid. But I would like to tell you about a most bizarre condition, and I'm just desperate to know what you think.
Very well, I'm all ears.
Good. It's about myself, and I think I should just come straight out with it and not beat around the bush. But it's a very delicate matter, extremely embarrassing to describe.
Come on, man, out with it.
But it's very personal, it's very intimate, so I'm not quite sure how to put it into words.
Oh, I see.
What?
Flat tire.
Are you all right?
Yes. You've had a flat tire, stalled your engine.
Well, I never trouble with my automobile, but I thought you were in the act.
Problems with the, shall we say, Venus?
Venus? That dreadful man? Well, how dare you?
Cupid.
Let me dash my nose, you're talking. Oh, no. Oh, not that. Oh, not that at all. Well, it's that sort of region, if you know what I mean. Nothing like that. Not that serious. Just very embarrassing.
I can't possibly guess what the problem is.
Well, it's this. It's just I don't know how to make myself understood. It's just I don't know how to put it into words. No, I can't say it. It's just too embarrassing. I've never even dared to see a doctor about it.
Yes, well, old chap.
Ridiculous, eh?
Yes, sometimes consultations are more like confessionals.
Yes, quite. Well, I have to tell you as a confession. In short, this is it. I'm married, as you know, and naturally I sleep with my wife like everyone does.
Hey?
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
And sometimes we chat, know what I mean?
Perfectly. You often seem to stop in mid-sentence. Do you lose your train of thought?
Oh, not at all. I'm a perfect speaker. But if I try to speak out of an act of intimacy, after doing the deed, I don't know what happens. Some attack of nerves or anxiety. Well, I want to speak, but all I can do is stutter.
Eh?
Well, I can't talk like I normally do. I just stammer uncontrollably. Oh, please don't laugh.
Sorry, do continue. I'll explain later.
Oh, it's such a bloody nuisance. When I'm with the wife, it's not so bad. I can just roll over and fall asleep. But when I'm with other men, women, people, I find it most embarrassing. Yes, and most women seem to have a bloody obsession with talking at that very moment. They decide to ask all sorts of questions. They ask you if you're happy, if you've enjoyed it. Well, it's difficult to ignore questions like that.
Well, yes, of course. So what do you do?
Well, I become mute. I try to give them the impression that it was so absolutely marvelous that I lost the power of speech.
That's brilliant.
Yes. That's so I frequently change lovers, but it happens each time without fail.
And how long does this affliction last?
Precisely 10 minutes.
Extremely bizarre.
Oh, Doctor, what is wrong with me?
Well, difficult to explain now. Overexcitement of the nervous system. The very moment it's about to happen, put your feet into a bowl of hot water with some mustard in it.
Do you have a foot bath? Well, I'm just... Oh, very convenient.
Mustard poultice around your thighs, then.
Is that the best you can do?
I have to say, for such afflictions, there's not a vast array of available treatments.
It's typical of bloody doctors. You can cure colds and migraines. When it comes to something a little more serious, you must admit that you are impotent.
Oh, well, if you were a little bit more impotent yourself, old chap, you'd be free of your little inconvenience.
How dare you? I must not be denied my pleasure. It's when I feel most like a man. Despite my affliction.
I won't study your case.
Of course, it would be of some consolation if I just didn't feel so dreadfully alone.
You're not, rest assured. In fact, I know of someone else. That's why I was laughing earlier. He suffers with a similar affliction to you.
Oh, good heavens! Well, who is this fellow? I thought I was the only one.
A friend of mine, a captain. In the army, in fact, yes. His case is very similar to yours, except rather than stuttering, his right leg trembles uncontrollably.
Does he find it embarrassing?
Oh, extremely. Happily, it afflicts him worse when he's standing up. When he's sitting or lying down, it's virtually imperceptible.
Oh. And how long does it last?
Rather like your case, 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, I'd love to meet him. We could talk, without any shame. Captain, eh? I'm sure he's a fine fellow.
I'll introduce you at the first opportunity.
Oh, I look forward to it. So, nothing to be done for me then?
Not really.
No. I can hear the wife coming. It's impossible to discuss the little infirmities of the human condition with her.
Be quiet.
Your wife sent her apologies. She's deep in conversation with the cook.
Oh, what a blessed nuisance servants can be.
And say that again.
Really? Actually, I did want to ask the doctor something.
Oh, no, my dear. I hope you're not going to pester our friend for an impromptu consultation. Why, that would be such an abuse.
I'd be delighted.
Oh, come on, old chap. You're exaggerating. I absolutely hate people that when they meet a doctor, it thinks it gives them the opportunity to prattle on about all their pathetic little ailments.
No attention. I'm asking the doctor for a consultation. I'm not ill. Thank God.
Shame.
But I really do think the doctors are the most interesting people.
What is it?
Gentleman's chauffeur would like a word, sir.
Very well. Would you excuse me, please?
But of course.
I don't hear him then. I shall be right back.
Take your time. Please. That really is a most enchanting dress, madame.
Yes, not bad, is it? You know, doctor, I cannot discuss this in front of my husband. It mocked me. But for some time I felt a little bit under the weather.
Well, you don't look unwell. On the contrary, you look the very picture of health and vivacity.
Yes, so everyone tells me, but what upsets me is I have a tendency to put on weight. I want to be slimmer.
that would be a shame.
You see, Doctor, I want to have a figure.
Oh, you do, madame. Believe me, you do. A terrific figure. I know plenty of men who willingly agree with me.
Give me something to lose weight.
A treatment. All you need is some exercise. Yes, some physical activity.
Oh, exercise.
Yes, like walking or...
Walking? I am always walking. I walk from the bedroom to the lounge to the garden. I'm always walking.
And how do you feel afterwards?
Horribly tired. My legs get worn out. My back, it aches.
Well, you should give your legs and your back a good firm rub. Yes, every pretty part of you. Rub it. Massage is excellent. But of course, you know, men do it best. They're stronger, more vigorous. Especially when you're in an expert's hands, like, say, a doctor's, for instance. I could demonstrate the correct technique you should use for, rubbing yourself.
You really are too kind. There is another thing. I sometimes get a little palpitation in my heart.
Your heart? Shall I get my stethoscope? All right, good. Simply press my ear against your chest.
Oh, you are pressing on the heart. You squashed me.
God, they're
Well,
what? No, it sounds fine.
seriously, doctor, is there anything wrong with my heart?
Nothing at all.
God, and I've been so worried.
You have no idea how happy I am to be alone with you. What pleasure it gives me just to look at you, to hear the sound of your voice. Oh, madame, you are a most exquisite creature.
An exquisite creature with a few little maladies. I find digestion rather difficult.
Oh, well, have a glass of water with some Epsom salts in it before you go to bed. If you only knew how I have to put up with so many ugly and vulgar people. Imagine how I feel looking at you.
1 glass at night, you say?
Yes, 1 glass. Don't want to make you understand.
What about food? Is there anything I should avoid?
Yes, I'd recommend you avoid a few things. You are so tantalizing, so exquisite. No one can match you. No one can touch you.
Potatoes! Potatoes, for instance. I've been advised against them. I adore them as they are. With nothing on?
You, eat them. Nothing on, you say?
I had some this morning, and I knew I would be in trouble. And sure enough, my stomach swelled up.
Your stomach? May I? Yes, it is a bit tough. I'm swollen.
Oh, what should I do?
I must have a look. I must examine you most thoroughly. But here's not the best place. Come to my study. I'll give you a complete physical and you can tell me all of your problems.
You really think I need a complete physical?
Yes, well, you know, perhaps you'll find something serious. Come along for your sake. And mine. What is it?
It's about the wine for supper, sir.
I'm about to commence a consultation, so please, butter off!
What do you want?
What wine would you like to serve at table this evening, ma'am?
I don't know about that sort of thing. Ask my husband.
The master has just commenced a consultation
Where?
in his study.
Did the patient turn up?
The lady who arrived this afternoon, ma'am.
Oui! No.
Madame, I see. Well, wait until he's finished then.
Right here, ma'am. Right here.
Yes, indeed. Look at that little slut. Typical. Well, wait till he's... Question You'll see.
Hello, madam. How come am I all alone?
I'm not. Now that you're here.
Oh. Must say, there's a most impressive view from here.
Yes, beautiful.
It's very warm.
Oh, yes, startling. That's why I've put my feet up, as you can see. Please excuse me.
I insist. What is it?
Something down at the back of my dress. A caterpillar. Oh, it's horrible.
Well, no, the sycamore seeds are coming down at the moment. The wind could have blown on you.
I don't know what it is, but it's ghastly. Oh, it's so itchy. I just don't know how to get at it.
If you like, madame, I could help you. Would be very easy.
Oh, yes, please do. There in the middle. Ooh, lower. Oh, haven't you got it?
No? Oh, yes. It really is down now. But I think it's pretty much stuck.
That hurts. You're yanking on something, but it's not a sycamore seed.
Oh, terribly sorry, madame. I thought it was what I was after.
Ooh. It slid right down my slip now.
If you like, madame, I could continue my search there.
Oh, it's all right. Thank you very much. I'll get it out later. Tonight, when I slide my clothes off, I'm sure it'll just pop out.
Clothes off.
Oh my God, you're agitated. What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm just a little nervous. Where's my wife?
I do believe Madame de Mario's gone for a stroll in the garden.
Oh, God, I think I'll join them.
No, leave me alone.
Well, I really must talk to my wife.
I'll call Adrian. He can convey your message for you.
Oh, no, only I can say what has to be said to her.
Surely it can wait till my husband's finished with his consultation.
The doctor's busy. Will it be long?
Very, very long.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Is that your greenhouse?
Oh, there? Yes.
Is it good?
Marvelously humid.
I'm sure you grow the most wonderful flowers there.
Indeed. At the moment, I have a truly superb collection of peonies.
Oh, I absolutely adore peonies.
Come on, then. I'll show you.
My wife's not around. Perfect. Come on, my darling. Well, aren't you going to say anything?
You monster!
Oh, I'm a monster now, am I?
You took advantage of a vulnerable young woman.
Oh, you're so gorgeous, I just had to.
Is that some sort of tic?
What? Oh, this! Yes, it's a tick. It's nothing really.
I'm sure.
Yes, nothing at all. Just see, stop now. Everything's fine now. If it's all right by you, I'd rather sit down. 10 minutes, I'll be fine in 10 minutes. Drag. Genevieve, please, do sit down. You can rest assured that I will never forget that moment of passion. It was over Too quickly, alas.
Well, at least it's calmed down now.
What? Oh, my leg, yes. Yes, it's fine now. No, I will never forget that. Counter.
Oh, was it good for you?
How can you even ask? It was so good, I'm literally wild.
Oh,
sorry. I'm like a ravenous man in a tremendous restaurant. I've had a delicious hors d'oeuvre, and then I'm dragged screaming from the table.
Oh, are you ready for your main course?
Your main course is cheese and crackers.
Oh, you have the appetite for all that?
I have an enormous appetite. And I am, as they say in Italy, a very good fork.
Continue our little supper.
At once, madame.
No, later. Will you pass me my handbag, please?
Your bag?
Yes, it's on the table over there.
With pleasure. Go, go.
Are you training for an assault course?
Yes, that's right. And here I am, back in one piece. What is it?
What wine would you like served at table this evening, sir?
Wine. Some burgundy and, champagne. Always champagne. Oh, but you don't have the key to the cellar. I'll come with you. Oh, come.
Is your leg all right, sir?
Will you bugger off?
Then why not support yourself on my arm?
Thank you, madame.
What's wrong with your leg? Is a doctor who can...
I don't know, it's simply idiotic, you know? Came upon me again just then, suddenly.
You're gorgeous, I love you. You ain't not the sweet joker. I don't know what it is, but there's something in the air this evening. It must be love. Venus, my sweetheart, I love you. Come on.
Rogue, you just want to bet that was your father.
I swear I will marry you after harvest time.
You're always saying that. You'll change your mind soon enough.
I swear I will marry you.
Oh, my lover.
Oh, my Venus.
calm you down. No, are you sure? Well, then on your own head be it. Oh, my dear, you're here.
As you can see.
I thought I would go for the stroll in the garden.
By all means, my dear. I'm going to have a little rest here myself. I'm tired. Wild horses couldn't drag me away from my favorite chair. Where are you going, old chap? Cigarette?
No. Smoking disagrees with Count Emilio. He doesn't like the taste.
Doesn't like the taste? On the contrary, he's an extremely heavy smoker. Aren't you? Yes? Speechless, eh? But...
Drop your tea in here in the lounge.
In the lounge. And please, my girl, do something with your hair. Have a bit of grace.
Oh, I see. Honestly, old chap, you have no taste at all. Doing it with that common little scrubber. Oh, you really do have a voracious appetite if you resort to poor old Venus. Oh, God. Huh? No, it's nothing.
Fraud! You're the captain!
What captain? Oh, yes, all right. I am.
In your study!
With Venus!
That's disgusting!
Well, old chap, hidden charms. But I do believe the ladies are waiting for us in the lounge. Let's partake of a little tea.
Wait, 2 minutes.
All right, I'll see if it's ready. Adrian! Adrian? Where is he? Is tea being served? Is tea being served? Would you answer me when I'm addressing you? You're barking like a dog! Stop this horseplay!
Can't, sir.
I order you to stop this impertinence at once!
Not impertinent, sir. It's a tick.
A tick? What nonsense are you talking about?
When my mother was pregnant with me, she was attacked by a rabbit dog. And every time they've been doing the deed, I bark.
That's funny!
Do you mean to tell me that you've been doing the deed?
Yes, just now. But I promised to marry her.
Who did you...
Venus.
Venus? That's absolutely disgusting. I give you a week's notice. Can you believe it? Under this very roof. It's nothing short of an outrage.